Another day, another gear selection guide. Our hero of focus today is Dragoon. If you need your team to move faster and make less noise, Dragoon is your best choice. As always, we will try to look at which areas we would like to improve on this hero, then we shall begin building our sets step by step. And finally, I will show you a couple of builds that do not have any personal gear, for those who have not unlocked their personal equipment yet. In case you need other gear selection guides for more heroes, I will link this full playlist at the end of the video and in the pinned comment. So without wasting any time, let's get straight into the video. As mentioned earlier, Dragoon is known for his speed and silence. He can help his entire team move faster while remaining silent at the same time. This makes him a very common hero on the battlefield. Since he already moves fast, any speed gear you equip on him will make a significant difference to his movement speed. So you can definitely make him faster if you want. And because of his aggressive playstyle in general, it might also be a good idea to improve his maximum health, just to allow him become harder to kill. We also know that Dragoon does a lot of damage to enemy armor, and you could still improve it even more if you wanted to, but we could give him a higher fire rate instead, and this would allow him to take out enemies even much faster. Dragoon's jumping distance can also be improved through equipping certain gear parts, as we will see later in this video. Having taken a look at some areas we could possibly improve, let's now begin the process of building our gear sets. The first set we build in this video is a set for maximum health. As always, remove all the items to begin with a clean slate. We then look through each slot and only equip parts which improve maximum health. If a slot doesn't have a part that can do this, skip it and come back later. And after going through all the slots, we have two parts equipped. That's the infantry vest and the scan flashlight. Now, for those who have been following this video series, you know that certain sets of equipment give additional bonuses depending on how many gear you can equip from a particular set. In this case, we can see that having any two personal gear on Dragoon allows him to have 10% higher maximum health. So all we have to do is equip any two personal gear. And what is left now is to fill in the blanks with any useful gear. We now have a complete set built for as much health as possible. For our second build, we will be focusing on vision and jumping distance. As usual, remove everything to begin with a blank canvas. Then search through the gear for each slot and only equip parts which improve vision. Now, for the first slot, you have at least 3 parts that improve vision. Try to choose the one that gives the highest improvement to vision. In this case, we have selected the Outlaw hat. Going through the rest of the slots, we only found one other part that improves vision, and that is the Echo Radar. The next step is to improve Dragoon's jumping distance. This can be achieved by having any 4 personal gear equipped. So all we have to do here is add 3 more personal gear of our choice, then fill the last slot with any other useful equipment. And that gives us a complete set for more vision and a bigger jumping distance. Our third build today further improves Dragoon's damage to enemy armor, but it also increases his fire rate. This can be a deadly combination. We start by making sure all the gear have been removed. Then we search through all the slots, only equipping parts which improve Dragoon's damage to enemy armor. And after doing this, we have 2 parts equipped. That's the regular shoulder pad and the wedding ring. We then improve Dragoon's fire rate by equipping the technique pads. At this point, all that is left is filling in the remaining slots with any other useful equipment of your choice. And that gives us this complete set. But if you are lazy and you don't want to spend a lot of time selecting equipment, then you are free to use the full personal set for Dragoon. Honestly speaking, this is not the best option to go with, but it has its advantages. For example, you do more damage when you land on top of enemies. Your battle kit ability is improved and your jumping distance is longer as well. And now, As I promised at the beginning, I will show you a couple of builds that do not have any personal gear. The first one here is a build designed for maximum health, and the second set here is geared towards giving you as much vision as possible.
Follow your trail and I'm losing your mind and I'm losing your head. Let me escape from this unlove, cause I'm a prisoner. I just want to look my way and never back to you.